Good Saturday morning, everyone. Today on Perspectives, how many times have you said to yourself that would be a good idea for a business, but there's no follow-through because you either lacked experience or the know-how to turn your vision or dream into reality? Well, wait no more, because the help has arrived. It's called the Innovation Portal, and there's now a team of professionals and mentors that can help you create and build your business here in the Mobile Bay Area. Located on St. Louis Street in downtown Mobile, the Innovation Portal provides office space, meeting rooms, as well as hands-on help and advice from experts on how to start your own business. The portal offers workshops and seminars for new entrepreneurs. For people just starting out, the portal is also a place that can answer questions from accounting and IT support to marketing and tax questions. And here's what one young entrepreneur had to say about the Innovation Portal when interviewed by the Alabama News Center.
It's been awesome because up to this point it was working at the house or coffee shops with constant distractions, and it's been a great way for us to focus and get a lot of work done. Being here in the building has just helped really focus in on that, because not only are we getting support from the people and the mentors here at Innovation Portal, but we're also able to chat with other founders.
In addition, the Innovation Portal can help with funding through a program called the Portal Fund, which is a nonprofit fund. It allows someone to apply for a loan that can be paid off or can be converted into equity. Joining us this morning are two people who help make the Innovation Portal so crucial to startup businesses. We will talk with Michelle Parvenrue, Executive Director, and Jessica Wofford, the Program Coordinator for Innovation Portal. So for those thinking about starting a new business or you need support, you're in the right place this morning. Perspectives continues after this quick break. Our guests this morning from the Innovation Portal, Michelle Parvenrue, Executive Director, and Jessica Wofford, the Program Coordinator. Ladies, thank you both for joining us this morning, for sharing some great information ahead here in the next half an hour. Tuesday, December 8th, 2020, according to some, was a monumental milestone. What happened on that day?
So that was a big day for us. We had our grand opening at our new headquarters at 358 St. Louis Street. We have a beautiful 30,000 square foot facility. We took up a whole block downtown. It's amazing, it's beautiful, and we were finally able to open our doors and invite people in, and it was just tremendous.
Let's tell people exactly what is Innovation Portal for those who may not get the full scope of it from the name itself.
Great. So Innovation Portal is a startup innovation entrepreneurial hub here serving the whole Gulf Coast region. What we're trying to do is we're trying to encourage more innovation and more entrepreneurship in our community. And the way that we do that is we provide programs, direct support, an amazing community, a network of subject matter experts and mentors, and an amazing space for all of that activity to be housed, which is in that 358 St. Louis Street building. So we fundamentally are just trying to help entrepreneurs find their way, find their path, and excel quicker, smarter, and be more successful through the network that we have in the community and subject and demand-based programs.
It sounds like we're tied somewhat to the Silicon Valley now with what you're offering. Tell us, how did this happen? Whose brainchild or the collaboration? How did it come together?
You know, this is one of those really, truly, amazingly collaborative projects that the great city of Mobile has put together. So my predecessor, the founding executive director, Haley Van Antwerp, and our former board chair, Frank Lott, were big spearheaders for this project. The idea was born out of the chamber. They had gone on a few of those executive leadership trips and saw other economies doing really well, and saw that one of the common factors in those economies were innovation hubs, and said we could do that. And so with the great leadership of Bill Sisson and the support from the mayor and the county, we got all of our partners and friends together and put this together. And we've been very fortunate to have such community-wide support, both in just morale, but also financially, and being able to put everything together.
Well, let's bring Jessica into this conversation. Jessica, when Michelle's talking about programs, what do we mean programs for these entrepreneurs who are using the innovation portal?
Yeah, so we have several different programs. I think our biggest program and the most impactful program is our mentoring program. We have multiple different steps to that. So we offer one-on-one mentoring and access to specific subject matter experts for not only members, but anybody in the community that has an idea for a specific innovation. We have, you sign up on our website, innovation-portal.com, and you can come in for a discover session, and all of our members have access to scheduled regular one-on-one mentoring sessions. We also are super excited. We're launching an expert in residence program, and so we have several different subject matter experts that are coming in to office hours to be able to give the founders that we work with and the members of our space direct access to the specific needs that they have. So whether that's accounting or legal business formation or tech guidance or just general mentoring and business formation ideas. And so we have identified those and we do that. We also do some more fun type things. We have a mashup series that we do. Think lunch and learn, but a lot more fun. We have a fun bar in our area, so come out, have a beer, learn something new from a subject matter expert. We also do member-driven workshops. So we do a lot of surveying and talking and seeing what the needs of our members and the founders that we work with are. And so if we see that there is a huge need for a specific topic, we'll do pop-up workshops on that.
Now, when someone says to you, incubator, what are you thinking that you want to make sure that you are providing program-wise to those entrepreneurs coming in?
So with that, we want to provide the direct support that they need to be able to move smoothly through their venture. When you think startups, you think a company that is they're scaling and they are moving very fast, and they're trying to develop a technology or something that allows them to, a little bit different than a small business, something that's more widespread, trying to make a large market impact. And so with that, these companies are developing a technology that doesn't exist, or taking an existing technology and taking it to a whole nother level. And so we try to be on demand as possible to meet the needs that they have as they're working through some of these problems and challenges that maybe other people have not necessarily addressed.
Michelle, when you're looking at the aspect of people starting businesses, do they have to be tech related only to be a part of the portal, or you have a broader band of how you describe what type of business you're looking for?
Thank you for asking that question. So Innovation Portal, again, it's a hub. So we actually welcome anyone who wants to play in this space, because entrepreneurs can't do it alone. They need creatives. They need software developers. They need people who can help them with their bookkeeping. They need talent, right? And they need energy. And so that makes our place very open and inclusive. The more diverse we can have, the more diversity you can have in our community, the better, whether that's age, whether that's gender, whether that's ethnicity, whether that's experience, whether that's expertise level. So, we welcome everybody. Innovation Portal is definitely a place where we like these collisions to happen, where different people are coming together and creating these innovations and then developing the ventures behind them.
I noticed in the information that you send out that you've got everything listed here: website, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. So you're able to help people master the tools now of the social media network to make sure they get their word out, I guess.
Yes, we do. I mean, we have our own social networks, but yeah, we always encourage our founders to hit them from every angle that they can.
When you look at the opportunity of starting businesses today, of course, this last year has been a tough year for everybody who is in business. How has it been for those who had an idea and they still wanted to go for it to make it happen here in 2020? And now, of course, we're a couple of months into 2021. Give us an idea of who has come to you in this last year.
That's a great question. So problems never stop existing, and to me, an entrepreneur is the ultimate problem solver. And COVID just created more problems that needed to be solved with a sense of urgency. And the founders that we were already working with didn't slow down. They kept pushing forward, because what else were they going to do? And then we had more founders coming to us because they had an opportunity to say, well, times have never been like this. Maybe this is the time for me to start, right? And so we have a very wide range of types of founders that we work with. Some are tech focused, some are social enterprise focused, some are more locally focused. And so we work with everyone. One of our founders that we work with is Colleen and Jason Smith over at Mobile Bay Firewood, and they have kiln-dried firewood. Well, this was a really cold season, so they had a lot of business booming, and so we had to help them figure out how to be ready to scale that business. We've been working with a recent grad out of Spring Hill, Iko Pickering, and she's got a social enterprise that helps eradicate period poverty by providing period packs to women in need, right? And so, you know, we work with founders from across the board. Something else that we saw was...
Michelle, I tell you what,
Yeah.
hold that thought a second. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will continue that as well as share more about the Innovation Portal. A very special guest this morning, the Executive Director, Michelle Parvin-Rue, as well as the Program Director, Jessica Wofford, joining us this morning on Perspectives. More in just a moment. And welcome back to Perspectives. We're talking again with our very special guests, Michelle Parvin-Rue and Jessica Wofford from Innovation Portal. And Michelle, you were about to share us a story about one of the recent Spring Hill graduates. If you would, finish that.
Sure. I was just telling you about Iko Pickering, who, you know, she, in her break after she graduated from Spring Hill, said, I want to do something impactful in my community, and started developing these period packs to deliver to prisons and homeless shelters and other places where there are women who don't have access to these types of supplies on their own, and said, you know, I need to build a business around this if I'm going to sustain it. And so now she's looking at developing a prototype for period underwear so that she can sell that, from which the profits would then help her be able to create and distribute these period packs. And so I was just giving you a demonstration of how varied the types of founders and the types of problems that they're solving are that we see on a daily basis.
You know, it's always interesting, even during the toughest of times, there are businesses that start up and they end up making it, and you hear about, they've been in business, when you hear some of the stories about existing companies in business for 50, 100 years, and they started in some of the worst of times, so it's always an interesting story there. Now, when someone comes to you to share their concept, where they are, what they're doing, do you give them the complete story of how tough it is to go into business? Because so many, when you look at the percentages, you know, it's tough to make it in the business world.
I would argue that most of them probably already know. And so they're looking at us to try to help mitigate some of that risk and ease that burden a little bit, right? And sometimes all you need, I think what Jess was saying earlier, is our mentoring program is so impactful, because sometimes all you need is, you just need somebody to bounce off and to share your ideas with, and to make sure that you're not completely losing your mind, and if you are, that it's in the right direction. And so, you know, sometimes the best thing we offer is just someone to listen that understands business and can say, hey, have you considered this? And hey, well, what about this? And I see you keep saying this, well, you know, and just keep kind of pushing them and encouraging them to move forward on the ideas that they have.
And if you both would share about the Startup Investment Fund, which is something very unique as well.
Yeah, so this is something we're very excited about. So we, as you mentioned, you know, COVID was a really rough time for, especially the beginning. I mean, we're still in it, but, you know, it became, funding is always a really big gap in every innovation entrepreneurial ecosystem, and it's hard to get people encouraged to develop these ventures without the support that they need. And when the pandemic hit, it gave us a sense of urgency to really to fill that gap. And so we launched the Portal Fund, which is a nonprofit fund where we go through an evaluation process and select investees. It's unique because instead of it being just a straight equity or a straight debt-based funding mechanism, it's actually a hybrid. So we give our investments in the form of a convertible note, which makes it very founder-friendly. It's a loan, it can be paid off, or it can convert later to equity depending on the future success of that company. So we launched this summer. We made our first investments the first of this year, and we are really excited to see the impact it will have on those particular ventures in the very near future.
Now tell us about those two businesses. I see one is called Deuce Drone and the other Barked.
Yeah.
Tell us how they came to the innovation portal and what they had to build upon. They became the first two recipients of the grants.
So Barked is a really great story for us. One of our programs that we do throughout the community is called Startup Weekend, and Barked is actually a product of Startup Weekend. They came into this program with an idea and they pitched it. They went through a weekend process to develop their business idea, and from that weekend they walked away into Portal a few years ago and developing this. And so Barked is an app that helps buyers find a puppy to meet their lifestyle, and so it's really cool. Even if you want to go look around, go download the Barked app and you can see all the cute little puppies that are available. And so they've developed that app and are working through all the challenges that come with developing a new app, and are really making great progress, and we love having them in our space. The other one is Deuce Drone, and so Deuce Drone is developing technology for last mile drone delivery for groceries and food. So think sometime in the near future you can get on there and you can have some chicken wings delivered to your front door via drone. So super exciting, and again, this is just to show you just the wide scale of the individuals and the companies that we work with on a regular basis.
I like what you all say in your information. You says this is really a very big deal for our city and for our region. So we're talking about people not just in the city limits or the county limits of Mobile. You're also extending your arms and opening them wide. Yeah,
so we are regional. We try to look at anywhere down the Florida Panhandle, over to into Mississippi area, and then kind of up towards the 9 rural counties above us. And so we try to reach and be a resource for anybody within that area.
So what would you give us as a description of the person who should be coming to the Innovation Portal? What should they have? What level of preparation should they have already gone through to prepare for their business? Give us an idea of who it is that should be coming to the portal.
So, anybody with an idea. People come to us that have developed and they have, have this idea and they have tested it and walked through the process and they know that they're going to move forward, or maybe they're moving forward with an idea and they kind of have hit a wall and don't know where to go. We have people come to us all the time through our Discover mentoring program that just have an idea. They're like, okay, I have this problem. I see that this is a problem. This is kind of my idea. Where do I even get started to form a company? So we really have, like I said, advanced companies that have hit a wall, all the way down to just individuals that have ideas. We also work with I-Core is one of the partner programs that we work with, and so we do a lot of work with students, college students, in developing business ideas in order to build that funnel and to really create entrepreneurs and create business individuals. So.
And Michelle, how expensive is all of this?
Actually, with a great flat monthly fee of only $150, you could be a community member.
Yes.
But wait, there's more. So we access to all of our program. Most of our programming is free to the public, so anybody can come and sign up for a Discover session. We have some programs that are exclusive to our members, but again, we have memberships. Our base membership is $150 a month, and the access that you get through our programs and our facility, you don't have to get an office. You can use our office. We have conference rooms, we have event rooms, so you can actually have a very professional demeanor instead of working out of a coffee shop or around your dining room table. Plus you get access to the community. So again, a lot of our programs are free and open to the public, and then we have a few others that are specifically for members, and we pride ourselves in being able to serve the entire entrepreneurial stack. So whether, like Jess was saying, that's a student who's aspirational, somebody that's got an idea, somebody that's in market but is looking to scale and is trying to get their business process, we can help you throughout the process. If you're looking for funding, we can help you with your pitch deck. So really, If you want to be part of the party, you're invited. You really just got to show up. We'll bring the ice.
All right. Well, ladies, thank you so much for sharing this information this morning. Very exciting about the Innovation Portal. And again, as we said, we've been waiting for you guys to join us to have an opportunity to share this, an exciting opportunity for the entire region. Again, our Executive Director, Michelle Parvenru, and our Program Coordinator of the Innovation Portal, Jessica Walford. We thank you for sharing with our viewers today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, we appreciate it.
And for more information on the ways the Innovation Portal can help you with your idea for a new business, check out their website at innovation-portal.com. And of course, leave your name and phone number for someone to get back with you. As mentioned, the Innovation Portal is located at 358 St. Louis Street in downtown Mobile. And if you'd like to take a tour and talk with someone, you can give them a call at the phone number you see there on the screen. That's 251-202-7165. You can also check out their Facebook page where they post upcoming events that are open to the public. Well, please join us here next Saturday morning at 9 a.m. for Perspectives as we discuss important issues as well as seeking solutions. And of course, if you have any ideas of topics that you'd like for us to address, drop it to us at perspectives@fox10tv.com. I'm Eric Reynolds. Have a great week ahead.
Thanks for watching Fox 10 News. Watch us live wherever you are, on our mobile, our streaming news app, and you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.